You're human, chances are you have some form of limiting belief about yourself. So today, we're going to talk about where these limiting beliefs come from and how we can shift them. I'm Nancy Levin, and welcome back to my channel. This is the best place to learn how to make yourself a priority by setting boundaries that stick so you can step into center stage of your own life. So first, let's begin with how our limiting beliefs are formed. So these limiting beliefs, these shadow beliefs, are formed when we are very young, likely under the age of 10. And what happens is significant events occur in our lives. And because we're too young to process and digest them in a healthy way, we make them mean something about us. So we begin drawing conclusions about ourselves. And our limiting beliefs sound like, I'm not good enough. I'm unlovable. I'm not enough. I'm unworthy. I'm stupid. And we grow up thinking these beliefs are factual. So here's the deal. Our beliefs are not facts. Our beliefs are simply long-held ideas about the way the world works and our role within it. And what happens is our beliefs are magnetic. So we will draw toward us people who will reinforce what we believe about ourselves. We have this backwards. We think someone outside of us is going to have us feel worthy or have us feel enough. And yet we instead need to cultivate this within ourselves in order to then begin drawing toward us the people who will mirror this back to us. So in order to shift a limiting belief, first, we have to remember that these beliefs were formed unconsciously. We didn't choose to believe something like, I'm stupid or I'm unlovable. We drew that conclusion based on something that happened, and we didn't know what else to do with it, but make it mean something about us. So the opportunity we have is grown-up us gets to make a conscious choice about what to believe. So we get to go back and see, here is the experience that occurred. Here's what I made it mean. And here is what's true. And we get to look for past proof that shows us what we believe is untrue and what we are choosing now to consciously believe is true because we have past proof. So I'm going to share an example from my own life to make this a little more concrete for you. So when I was 2 years old, my 6-year-old brother died. He had been born severely handicapped and incapacitated. And when he died, I didn't consciously make a choice about what to believe. However, my 2-year-old unconscious self made his death mean that if I am imperfect, I will die. Because that's what I saw. And I couldn't understand what was happening otherwise. So I had a belief, if I'm imperfect, I will die. And thus began my quest for perfectionism. Now, I drew toward me all sorts of relationships and circumstances and situations that reinforced my perfectionism, my need to be perfect. And then when things came crashing down and I was in fact imperfect, I didn't die. So I had proof that it's okay to be imperfect. It's okay not to be perfect. I will not die. Then I get to make a conscious choice about what to believe. And I can instead believe I am perfect in my imperfection. Or I can believe what matters is progress over perfection. Or I can change my belief to I'm lovable exactly as I am, whatever it is. And I have past proof that this is true. So look in your life where there is a belief that you might still be holding on to that was formed when you were young based on events that occurred. And the belief is no longer true, and yet it is holding you in its grip. And now, as an adult, you get to look back and see where in any context has this belief been proven untrue, and how can I consciously choose a new belief that will support me now instead. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you get notified the next time I upload a video. See you next time.